All right, so NVAX into tomorrow for the 3-2 day to confirm the month 122 Rev Strat, which we pointed out before the earnings, but up they go. So NVAX been a lot higher, with the bird flu coming around. Myrna, another thing, they really came out the gates buying this week. So bright green, 2 up month, week. And then look at this reclaim above 115 going to 217. So looking at Myrna to go up there. And when you have bright green continuity like this, you can do that. So we'll see if that stuff can continue. You also have PFE. Maybe you get a 2-2 on a Tuesday there, negate and confirm the month. Similarly, you got this big bottom of the try from the left here, been a lot higher. So we'll see if the Vaxxers want to get going. That's going to be your XLV, which does nothing. XBI 3-1 into tomorrow, which could trigger the month potentially. Not much month left though. So really, Myrna and NVAX are where you'd want to be in those names. Going into tomorrow, Rivian could be a decent little bearish setup here. 3-2-2. 2-2 on a Tuesday. Negates what the initial weekly buyers did. Below 10.21. I'd look at the 10 put for the week. It's currently trading at 18 by 19, so maybe like 21 by 22 or something down here. If that works, goes 11 cents to the money, you'd have intrinsic value. And then if that works, pivot machine gun week. Back through this stuff. So see if Rivian can do that. And let me get back to scanning. Baba with the bright green China names has the inside day, which could cause the 3-2 expando of the week. So your weekly try, if you draw it out, you have the 2-2 down here, which we talked about in stat trading. Looks like this. So the 3 of last week's range, and then 2 above that stuff confirms the monthly Momo hammer. Notice the bright green continuity. This is where we want to be. PDD, also in the China names, also an inside day. Inside up would be continuing everything that's already occurring with the bright green month. Inside down would pivot machine gun from exhaustion risk on the week here. 1483. Still could make all-time highs though, which much more likely to occur. And then you actually have bigger all-time highs to the left up here. So still have a lot of previous range to go through, especially if you're a monthly guy that got in down on this stuff when we were talking about it in stat off the 2-2 day and this stuff. So with the Dow Jones being a lot weaker to start this week, we saw some financials coming back in a good bit, failing last month's highs now. Still first day of the week, so we'll see if they come back tomorrow or not, but should things be weak there, SoFi. You got inside day, which could trigger RevStrat week. And you also got some pivot machine gun action. Also much smaller name in here for more smaller account guys, but doesn't mean you can't trade it. $7 would trigger the week, so gotta move 20 cents to do that. And weekly puts 7.5s, which are in the money. They're trading 30 cents, so they're pretty much trading right at intrinsic value, which is interesting. Let me keep going here. We'll also see in mortgage REITs NLY with the potential 132 expansion below 21 or 20.1 pivot machine gun. If that works, it'd set up the RevStrat week after going 3 on the quarter. So here's your big 3. You can scan for the outside quarter and look for that broad information like so. If this works, triggers the week down. And if that works, sets up the shooter counter hammer month. Another one I did miss in the pharmaceuticals we can be keeping an eye on is Teva. Bright green kicking to the upside to start and got the year in force coming back through previous range, and yearly tries are very big, looking like so it's been a lot higher. We'll see if they come back again Tuesday. And really, as far as I'm concerned, that's about all I've got. So we'll put NVAX, Myrna up there with Teva, and then we'll definitely want to know Cisco, does that keep going? NTR, does that keep going? Two big ones to start the week. Then we'll see if the materials want to get going. Gold, silver, WPM. We'll just put GDX, JNUG up there. And into tomorrow, Rivian, EMG. And then financials follow through. And whenever I say financials, the other thing is you want to think like bigger financial names, Goldman Sachs, 3, JP Morgan, big 3 back into the previous weekly range. So like, does that go 3-2, right? Notice the bright red weekly continuity. tells you have an aggressive weekly participant this week. And if that aggression were to continue, that 3 gets bigger. And that'd be down there around 180, 3 month. So that's something we can look for. And if we go to Bank of America, starts a little bit weaker this week. Citigroup, that type of stuff, 2 week down from exhaustion risk. PMG on the day. So we'll definitely keep an eye on financials if that's going to be a follow through or not. SoFi, JPM would be the 2 I'd want to pick out there. And then maybe Morgan Stanley's holding up a little bit better. If we go to CBOE, not doing much. So looks like it's kind of just banks. And then we go to Upstart, shooter day Upstart. Go like so. And normally Upstart moves with AFRM. Starts as an inside day, pretty stuck on the week and doji month, so not doing too much. So definitely want to know about the financials with that bright red continuity, and that also will bias you more to the Dow Jones with that 3 as far as volatility this week if things do attempt to negate. If again, like if we're going to see a big retracement off the highs, we'd see a simultaneous break across everything. Like Hughes would become a 2-2 down tomorrow if things are really going to get cratering. So if that were to happen, that's something we want to know about. But like we said, it's going to be difficult to reverse that. We'll see. But as far as to start the week, that's about all I got. The only other thing we really had going on today was obviously some gaps, which LI was one of those. And it was a little bit slow. Just everything went to the highs and grinded all day. So that's about all I got for you guys, but I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning for those in stat. And for those that are not, I'll see you guys in the nightly vid.